Hello, friends. You're probably wondering, what is David holding right now? I'm holding Apu Apustaja, the most used meme on the internet. But it's not just a meme coin, it's a community with real friends. Friends who have uncontrollable fun together. Friends who have unconditional love for each other. And friends who rally behind the frog 24/7. Because who would choose to win alone in life when you can win with all your friends?
We all know Pepe. But what about his alter ego? Born from pages 143 and 154 of Boys Club. Dripped in confidence. Powered by vibes. This is Peasy.
Good evening, and welcome to the nightly recap powered by Gokhshtein News Network, your trusted source for politics, crypto, and everything in between that makes you question reality. Tonight, I am joined by crypto influencer, meme coin influencer, the spectacular, remarkable, and beautiful Sarah Tolley. What up, Sarah?
Hi, how are you?
Did I say your name right?
Sarah Talley, yeah.
Tally.
Mm-hmm.
Is that Irish? Is that British? What is that?
What is that? I think it might be Welsh.
Welsh.
Yeah, it's weird. I actually don't have my dad's last name. He is Jordanian, so because whatever, long story, but it's some type of white last name because I have my grandmother's last name, which is weird. I don't even, yeah.
So your dad's from Jordan?
Mm-hmm. He is, yeah.
So you're like Middle Eastern?
I am. I'm half. So I'm a quarter Mexican, a quarter white, and then half Arab.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's why you have such a unique look.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a nice mix.
Thank you.
Mexicano. Mm-hmm. Mexicana.
Mm-hmm.
Do you speak Spanish?
I don't. I wish.
I speak un poquito español.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Jordanian, do you speak any Arabic?
No, I don't.
You just speak white.
I just speak white. Very boring.
I love it. I love it. And you're from America, though? You were raised in America?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This is the only place I've ever lived is Southern California.
Is this the only place you ever visited?
No. I've been places, but not really. I don't think I've been out of the country.
You never been out of the country?
I don't think so. Well, let me see.
Really?
Well, Mexico's out of the country, right?
Kind of. It doesn't count.
Yeah, like that doesn't count.
Yeah. Japan, Paris.
Oh my God, I haven't been out of the country.
Jamaica.
Oh, Jamaica. I went to Jamaica.
Let's go.
Yeah.
What was
somewhere?
Was it Negril, Ocho Rios, Montego Bay? Do you remember?
Why do I want to say Montego Bay? I think
probably Mo Bay.
Yeah. I went for a wedding and I stayed at a Sandals.
Oh, Sandals. Yeah, it's a nice hotel. It's a nice resort.
Yeah.
Yeah. My dad's from Jamaica, so I've been a bunch of times. I spent some.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm half Jamaican. Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to go outside of the resort, but there was like, so hold on. I feel like we went to one of the most dangerous spots. What would that be?
Well, a lot of Jamaica is dangerous.
Okay, yeah. So people were like, don't leave the resort. I wanted to go and leave the resort and go party out there. And they were like, no, you shouldn't do that. Like, okay.
Yeah, it could get pretty dangerous if you're a tourist outside. Yeah, no matter where you are in Jamaica, it could get really gully. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got nice teeth. I like your teeth.
You know, I'm really worried that there's lipstick on them. So, but thank you.
No, they're not. It's not. You have really nice full lips and you have nice teeth. You're gorgeous.
Thank you.
I told my audience I was gonna have some beautiful milk on tonight, and they were absolutely in adoration for you. They love you.
I love that. Thank you so much.
So we're gonna get into some finance news tonight,
Okay.
and you can chime in where you want to chime in. Fund
So,
goes live. Grayscale's digital large cap fund, including Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Solana, and Cardano, began trading today. Did you hear about this?
no.
I didn't hear about this either. This is news to me. So out of Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Solana, and Cardano, how would you put those in order from fave to least fave? What is your fave out of Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Solana, and Cardano?
Actually, that's a pretty good order.
Is it?
Ethereum. Okay, actually, okay. So Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano.
Okay. You put
Oh, wait. You said Solana too? Sorry, hold on.
Yeah.
Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Cardano, and then XRP. Is there another one?
So you have Solana before XRP?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow. You're a full degen.
I am.
I see you guys pumping Rage. Is that on Solana?
Oh my God, I was so hoping that this wouldn't come up. I'm actually in the other one.
Which one? Ethereum?
No, that coin is on Solana that you're talking about.
Okay. But when you say you're in the other one, what does that mean?
I don't want to say it because this is David's show and I just don't want to piss him off. I'm literally terrified, so I'm not going to say it.
Man, fuck David.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
We don't give a shit about what David thinks. This is my show. Friday nights is my show. Whatever I want to say goes on this channel.
Okay.
We want the good, Sarah. I like the bangs. The bangs are amazing. I love the bangs.
I feel like I look like shit. I'm not gonna lie. Like, thank you very much, though. You're helping me.
Is that all your hair?
It is. Yeah, this is on mine.
Oh wow, that's amazing. I'm sorry. I apologize. Continue. I'm sorry.
You're good. There's another one. I'm in Rage Guy, and David's in Rage. So
it's Rage and Rage Guy?
Yeah.
Oh, and you're in Rage Guy.
Yeah.
Are they competing?
They are.
Really?
Yeah.
Who's got the higher market cap?
Right now, Rage, which is David's.
Oh man, damn. Uh-oh.
Mine was in the lead for a while though.
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
When did it launch?
Like 17 days ago.
Oh, these are super new.
Mm-hmm. These are new.
And did Rage launch earlier than that?
No.
Okay, so Rage Guy launched first.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and then Rage came along?
Yeah.
So what's the lore? I'm not familiar with this Rage stuff. What's the lore? What does this Rage stuff mean?
So the lore is so there's an OG 4chan meme meta, right? There's troll. And because troll is very popular, Rage Guy actually has come out. And so I only know about Rage Guy because of one of my girlfriends on here, Ragsy. She's a memer, a trencher, and she had brought it to the timeline that she was looking for a Rage Guy. So then, because Rage Guy is actually the first character in Rage Comics, and Rage Comics is where troll comes from. So it really does make sense for the market to be looking for a Rage Guy, actually. So there's been a bunch of Rage Guys, though, just like there were a bunch of trolls. So basically, everybody has been getting into a lot of them, like, because there was probably I think that people have probably bought I think David himself has said that he's bought like 11 Rage guys. So, but yeah, so I bought mine, and
is that on Solana?
it is, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, so now these two are competing, but ultimately it's an OG 4chan meme, and it's the first character from Rage Comics. That's what Rage is.
What market cap are they at right now?
I think like last time I checked, one was at 2 million, and then I think last time I checked, I think his was at like 3.4.
And what do you think this will go to? And like, I don't know, I guess top. What do you think the top is? 5 mil, 10 mil, 1 bill?
I think that one of them could absolutely get to like 100 mil, 250 mil. I think that's very possible, because especially if Troll runs to 1 billion. See, so like it depends on who you ask about this. I personally feel that this is Troll beta, but like David doesn't feel that way. So it just depends. But I think that it could be very big.
Interesante. We got Rage people in the chat. Shout out to the Rage people in the chat. Shout out to the chat.
So yeah.
Wow. I'm a Libra, so you gotta forgive me. We're like flirts and lovers of beauty, and we notice like little things. Mm-hmm. So I noticed your makeup, right? You're like your makeup. You got like this highlight thing on the inner part of your eyes.
Yeah.
I love that. That is amazing.
Thank you. Yeah, I did my makeup for you all. I'm so not used to doing these at all. So I feel like I don't do my makeup right for it. I feel like my lighting's fucked. So it's just very nerve-wracking, but you're making me feel a lot better. So your Libra-ness is helping me a lot. Thank you.
Hey, chat, type hot in the chat if she's looking real hot tonight. Type hot in the chat if she's looking hot tonight. TikTok's deal sealed. President Trump confirmed that a TikTok deal was approved in a call with Chinese President Xi Jinping. Did you hear about this TikTok deal?
No.
Yeah, so this has been a thing for a really long time. I want to say at least a couple of years or 1 year or something like that. And basically, TikTok allegedly is spyware. So it's like spying on American citizens. Mm-hmm. And as you know, TikTok is like a super huge social network. So the American government, because of national security concerns, wants to take it over and basically take it from Chinese hands and move it into U.S. corporations.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is going to be a fascinating move. I think Oracle might be one of the owners. Yes, TikTok sold. It's going to be like Binance, US, TikTok. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with it, but I don't know if the deal is finalized. We haven't gotten much details surrounding this, but it seems like Trump's saying it's approved, but Trump likes to talk a lot of shit. Are you on TikTok?
I used to be, but since I got into meme coins, like as crazy as I did, I really have just fallen off my TikTok game. I should get back on it though.
What do you mean?
I just am so distracted here, like all the time. Time just like it consumes your life, your meme coins and your trades and just the trenches and posting, just everything. It takes over your life. And so I have not been on TikTok or any other app for that matter. I can't even remember to text people back anymore because I'm so consumed with this stuff.
So there's like 25 guys on your phone that you're ghosting right now.
No, I have not even, no. You would think it's bullshit that I don't have a roster, but I don't, and I should have one.
Really?
No, yeah, no, I don't. I hate
chat,
it.
Type roster if you want to be on Sarah's roster. Type roster in the chat if you want to be on Sarah's roster. I'm sure we're going to have some takers here. Are you on Instagram?
So like I have a TikTok. I just haven't been on TikTok recently.
Right.
Am I on Instagram? I am on Instagram. I am. I think I made my Instagram private once I kind of started going heavy on here because I don't know, I just got creeped out by something, so I did that. But
what creeped you out?
What was it? What happened?
Some weirdos like sending you dick pics or some shit like that?
No, but that has happened once. Like that had never happened to me, and then it happened, and I was like, oh shit. I guess it was bound to happen. But only one dick in my DMs, so that's not too bad. You would think it'd be a lot more, right?
I thought at least 55. At least 55.
Yeah, no.
Wow. What shout out to the fellas for being well behaved. Now, yeah, that's a good sign. That's a good sign. It means they respect you, Sarah. That means they respect you. So where do you spend most of your time? Do you focus most of your time in the trenches trading or posting and driving engagement? How is your split? Is it 60-40 trading, or how's it look?
I think it depends, but probably usually posting. I think I spend a lot of time. Well, yeah, I think that I definitely spend a lot of time posting. And then I do trade in the trenches. I kind of try to stay out of there just because you can lose a lot of fucking money if you don't know what you're doing. And most things you should be passing up on in the trenches, honestly, unless you're just like a very good trench trader. So, and I'm not really that good of a trench trader. So I just kind of wait for something good to come along and then get involved then. And it's fun because it gives you things to post about. But I'm very much like a community oriented person. So I love like bull posting for my communities. I really love bull posting. I love the hype of meme coins and just crypto in general. So yeah, I would say that I'm more focused on X, but I really do love, I love getting into a good trench play for sure.
So is your strategy like community driven? Like, let me drive the community. Let me be a part of, whatever meme coin out there. Is that sort of your strategy?
Well, I have communities that I'm in. And so I just talk about them because I want other people to know about them. And I'm excited about them. So it's not really like, it's just kind of being a hype person for the coins that you love.
Okay. So when you say you're a part of a community, what exactly do you mean by that? When you say you're part of a community?
So like for instance, I'm in Brett, right? That's a meme coin, and he's on base. So Brett on base is one of my conviction plays. It's my biggest conviction play. It's just been the market's been a little bit quiet recently. And so I'm just kind of waiting. But oh my God, there was a time where I was bull posting that like every single day and for a long time. And it's like, how many times can you say the same thing? But so that's what I mean by a community member, is that you're there for, you're rating if somebody else you're typing hashtag Brett, you know what I mean? So you're part of a community of a meme coin, because these meme coins, in order for them to do really well, they have to have communities, and that's how they end up flourishing. Are you in meme coins or no?
I might be.
Okay.
A little bit. I trenched a little bit.
And like a trenching is very, normally it's fast, you're getting in, you're getting out. And I think that's why I'm not very good at it, is because I'm so used to being a community member. So it's hard for me to not want to hold something, like, especially if I think that it's really good. And yeah, but the thing is that most things are not good. So I love getting into things where there's actual like substance, and it's like, holy shit, this could be something. Like, I love that.
How long you been in crypto? What year did you get in?
I've been here in this space and like going hard here for probably about 1.5 years. But crypto in general, the first thing I bought was Doge, and that was December of 2020.
Okay.
Yeah. And then from there, I just kind of like tiptoed into it. I started watching YouTubes and stuff like that.
What made you say like, yo, I'm going to go ahead and buy this crypto stuff? Was it a friend? Did you see it on YouTube? What was it?
Well, crypto in general or Brett?
In general.
So actually, it was Elon Musk. He had posted Doge. And so I was like, I'm going to buy that. Like I went on Robinhood because that was the app that I had. And Doge was on there. And I was like, I'm going to buy this. And I did. And it ended up doing well. And I was like, holy shit. And then it just made me want to just dig more. And then I started watching Rand Neuner, Crypto Banter. I think that a lot of normies go there first because his is, I just think that's the most popular. So it made me go to Crypto Banter and then actually, like I got into Safe Moon. I got into quite a few things that like and just slower things too. Like, so Safe Moon was just a bunch of bullshit. I got in at the top. That was crazy. And then, wait, let me see. When was that? That was 23? No, 24. And so one day I was watching Rand's show, actually, Crypto Banter, and Poe and Eric Stevens were on the show, and they were talking about meme coins, and they brought up Brett on Base. And so they had put their Twitter handles on the show. So I came to X, like I had just made a new account because when the switch up happened, like I lost my old one, whatever, but I was never really active on here anyways. I just would come on to see what the crypto people were saying every once in a while. And I mean, like Elon Musk or Rand, nobody, whatever. So anyways, I came on X and I immediately followed Poe and Eric, and I just started looking through their Brett posts, and then I came across Crash. So his username is CrashiestClay69, or his handle, whatever. And just the way that he spoke about Brett, and just he would give his whole thesis on Brett, and it was just so bullish to me. And I was like, oh my gosh, I really like this coin. So I got involved with the community, and it took me a minute though, because it was very weird and awkward for me. I had no following or anything like that. And I think I had commented on something of Crash's, and it was weird because what was cool is that nobody knew me on here. Nobody. I had no friends on here. And so, or acquaintances, nothing. And I actually liked that a lot. And so, so I started getting involved with the community. And then next thing you know, I'm rating for them, and I'm just doing all these things to try to and I'm listening to spaces and just learning so much more. So I kind of fully immersed myself in this space. And I feel like I honestly, I don't think I would be where I am. I mean, I know that I wouldn't if it wasn't for Crash himself, because I got his attention. So he's, I feel like he's helped me grow in the space a lot, whether that was intentional or not, I'm not, but
shout out Crash. Shout out
100%. So definitely a ride or die for him. And
Lalo Angel says you did the same means as me, Sarah. What about SHIB?
So I did buy SHIB. Yeah, I bought SHIB after I bought Doge.
Okay, SHIB. Yeah, SHIB is top meme cap, top market cap meme. Yeah.
I think I bought SHIB at the top too, though, honestly, because I was a normie, very normie. I did not know I was buying the top. I didn't even know there was a top. So I was definitely one of those people that was like, oh my gosh, if this goes to if this goes to $1, I'm gonna be, a bajillionaire. I was one of those with the SHIB,
So you never were in TradFi?
No, right before I got into crypto, my dad had told me to buy some stocks.
Okay.
Did you just flip something?
Yeah, I'm just fucking around the controls. Don't mind me. I got ADD and a vaccine injury, and I'm bipolar. So
okay.
Yeah.
When you flip it, what's that mean?
Nothing.
I'm wondering if you should flip mine. No. Okay.
Let me see. Let's flip you.
No. Wait. No, unflip. Unflip. I fucking hate the way I look at a certain way. So Jesus, thank you. I could tell instantly. I was like, that's the one I don't like.
That's not my side.
That's the one I don't like. Yeah, it's crazy how like, oh my God, I've been wanting to fucking get into it. But
Can I see your nails?
Sure. I need some lotion on right now.
Okay. I like the lavender color. That's cute. That's cute. Nice length.
Very subtle.
Yeah. Let me see your palms. I do palm reading.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh my God, do mine. Okay, right or left hand?
What hand do you write with?
My left.
You're a lefty?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Put your left hand up. Let me see what we got.
Okay.
That's your left hand?
Yeah.
Okay. So, all right. So marriage is in your future. You're looking at like 2, maybe 3 kids. Move it to the right a little bit. No, the other way. Marriage is in your future. You might have a divorce and a remarriage. Back up a little bit. Money, you're gonna be rich. You're probably already rich. Let me find out. Sarah, are you rich already, Sarah? Jesus Christmas. What?
I would not call myself rich, but the amount of money that like I've made throughout my life, I feel like I should be rich. And I think that that's kind of like, it depends on who you're asking, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like I should be way richer though.
Money is in your future. Yeah, you have a beautiful timeline. You're gonna live a long life and a long, happy life. You have beautiful hands, by the way. I like your wrist. Yeah, you're not fat. That's good news.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Are we done?
Yeah, we're done. Yeah.
Okay,
I would have to see like in person to go deeper.
Yeah.
But yeah, you have a nice read there.
Have a nice life.
Yeah.
Do you ever see anybody and you're like, dude, you don't have a long life?
Yo, I read this one chick's palm and I told her about herself and she was freaked out. She was screaming. She was like, "Oh my God, how do you know that?" I'm like, "It's in your hand, ma'am." And she was like borderline ready to cry. It's kind of crazy. But I'm like super intuitive. So when you combine that with palm reading, it kind of gets a little crazy.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know where are you into astrology at all?
I am a little bit.
Do you know where your moon and your rising are?
Okay, so moon is in Cancer, I think.
Okay.
My rising, wait, hold on. Hold on, I have to do my chart over again. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Do you know your astrology stuff?
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Okay, so let me go ahead. Let me calculate my what site do you use?
I actually really like astro-charts.com. Like that's a very easy UI.
Okay, so let's see. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna put my location in here. I'm gonna put my date of birth. I am a Libra. And then we're gonna go 1980. That's my year. I was born at 9:33 p.m. Can you believe that?
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice, you know.
Yeah. What's your sun?
I'm a Leo. What?
Oh God.
What?
I am surrounded by Leos.
Uh-huh.
Like everybody that is around me is a Leo. It is now, it's creeping me out every time I get cool with somebody. Like, I'm a Leo. I'm like, why are Leos always around me?
That's funny. Well, you are a Libra, and Libras definitely, they get along with Leos for sure.
Yeah, we're both like very, what do you say, about vanity and beauty, and we peacock.
Yeah.
Yeah. Totally. Okay, so sun is in Libra. Is rising the ascendant?
Yeah.
I'm a Gemini.
Gemini rising. That's funny. See, like I feel like I'm around a shitload of Geminis. So that's
yeah.
But also Libras. My mom and my grandma are both Libras.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What's your ascendant?
Aquarius rising.
Oh, so you present as an Aquarius.
Yeah.
Wow. I can see that.
Yeah. And well, what's funny is that the first thing you said is you have a unique look. And if there's one thing about Aquarius, it's they're very unique.
That
So,
is true. Yeah. So you're a fire sign, but you present as an air sign.
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah.
And I have a lot of Leo in my chart for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit too much, honestly. My Mercury, my Mars, my Sun, all of that's in Leo. My South Node is in Leo. So my ascendant is Aquarius, and then the North Node is also in Aquarius in my first house.
Oh, wow.
So lots going on, but that's how it is with everybody's chart. Where's your moon?
It's definitely Cancer.
It is. That's great. That's in its home sign. Like that's a beautiful place for the moon to be. That means you're very emotionally adept and you're just chilling. What?
I am very emotional.
I know, emotionally adept.
Yeah.
Like, that's good. That's a good place for the moon to be. It's in its home.
When you say home and emotionally adept, what do you mean by that?
Well, so for instance, so all the planets, like the sun, even though the sun's not a planet, like for astrology's sake, it is. So they're the luminaries, whatever. So the sun, the moon, Mercury, Mars, all of those things, they have their ruling, the signs have their ruling planets. And so like the sun, it's ruled by Leo, or Leo is ruled by the sun. Why am I tripping up about this right now? I'm so into this. Like you should see the books that I have in front of me just like right now. But so that means that since Leo's ruled by the sun, that that it's in its home sign. If you're a Leo sun, then it's at home. And so this is how it's described to me, because there's different things too. Like, okay, so, but hold on. Sorry, I'm getting twisted up.
Somebody in the chat said it. Leo is the sun and Cancer is the moon. So when I said I'm Cancer moon, that's what you mean by I'm home.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. And then so like Mercury, for instance, that's Gemini is ruled by Mercury. So your rising sign is mercurial. But your sun being in Libra, that's ruled by Venus.
Oh.
Yeah. So you've got a Venusian sun, a moon, a lunar, well, I don't know how do we call that, but your moon's there, and then a mercurial rising sign.
Somebody in the chat said what books on astrology can you share?
I love okay, wait, where's that one? I don't know where that is. Okay, like I love Linda Goodman's Love Signs, like that's a good one. I love this. What the heck is that book called? I think it's called Love Signs. No, not Love Signs. Oh my gosh, I'm blanking on the name, but I open this book all the time. So okay. I will literally take a picture of it and then come and comment it in this chat for that.
Yeah, do that. Please do that. Yeah.
I will.
Do you ever run across people like, oh my God, astrology is fake. What are you doing with the astrology stuff?
Yeah, totally. I mean, a lot of people think, and I don't blame people for feeling that way, because I don't think anybody wants to feel like they're out of control of their destiny or something like that, or like they're giving their control away. Like I feel that sometimes when I'm reading things, I'm like, am I kind of giving, like, especially if it's a horoscope that's more about like what's going to be the future or whatever. But nobody can tell, like predictive astrology, right? I think that's where things can get maybe a little like dangerous, and you just want to be careful is all. But for the most part, I get it. Like if you don't like it, sometimes I wish that I didn't like it as much as I did, because I do feel like I think about it all the time, and I think I let it influence me, and I do wonder myself, like, is it me, or is it me thinking that it's that,
Yeah. So we're gonna read a few more. You've piqued my interest.
Okay.
PIQUE. So I want to come back to this topic in just a second. We're gonna run through some boring finance headlines.
Okay.
Chinese President Xi Jinping will meet with U.S. President Trump at APEC summit in South Korea. MetaMask announced plans to launch in-wallet perpetuals trading through Hyperliquid. Hyperliquid that's hype right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't gotten a chance to. I'm a TradFi guy. I'm like trading stock options. So I was a trencher on Solana.
Yeah.
And then it kind of died. So like it's not like it used to be like, 10 coins minimum at $1 million market cap daily.
Yeah.
And then now it's like you'd be lucky if you find one or two.
I know, it's crazy.
Yeah. So I switched up and I went back to TradFi. Tariff debate. Federal Reserve Governor Stephen Moran stated there's no evidence tariffs have driven inflation higher. Let me think about that. No. Yeah, I think I see. The way I viewed it was tariffs were actually designed to lower inflation, and as we look, we see an inverse relationship between imports and the value of the Dixie. So yeah, and the CPI just came out, and the CPI wasn't too bad either. That was last week. Visa shakeup. President Trump signed an executive order imposing $100,000 annual fee on H-1B visas. Wow. Do you agree with that move? That when people come from Pakistan and India, that they should pay $100,000 for H-1B visa?
I think that's a lot. That's crazy. What do they normally have to pay?
That's a good question. I don't know. I know it's not 100,000. It's probably a nominal fee. I gotta be honest with you. I'm a fan of this.
What?
Raising the price on the H-1B visa. I think we should. I want to slow immigration.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to have companies invest in training Americans in doing the same jobs, because I've worked with these. I have an IT background. Okay.
Yeah.
So when I was 20 something, I was a computer geek. I was IT. Later on, I moved into mobile app marketing and CPG and gaming and digital marketing. So I've always been a tech geek, and I always, like when I think about the Black community, I think about so many people that just don't do well from my community. I always say, like, I had a cheat code because my dad, we used to go to computer shows, build computers when I was a young kid. So I had a big jump start. And I think if we can invest and give people exposure to computers, laptops, tech, et cetera, they can do better than the Patels, because the Patels, many of them, there are brilliant ones, but many of them are just not that smart, and they're not good workers.
Yeah.
So I'm with that. Trump unveiled the Trump Gold Card, a $1 million membership that promises exclusive access to private events, direct interactions with Trump, and special privileges for card holders. Wait, is this different from the old Gold Card? This is interesting. Let's see. Let's think about this. Trump Gold Card. You know what this reminds me of?
What?
Bored Apes.
Why?
Because remember, you bought the NFT for Bored Apes, and that gave you access to private parties and exclusive like events. And shit?
Well, actually, no, I don't know that, but that makes sense.
Yeah, when you bought like the original Bored Apes, it was basically like a pass to like exclusive events and to party with like top tier individuals. It was like a networking thing. That was one of the big buys. Yeah, one in the chat if you guys remember Bored Ape and that whole wave. Yeah, Bored Ape was a big deal. Nowadays, you can probably get a Bored Ape for $5.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
AOC's hot take. You know who AOC is, right?
It sounds familiar.
Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, the congresswoman, Hispanic. You familiar with her?
No.
Oh, she's such a babe. She's like, so see, she's like this congresswoman. And basically what happened was, I think it was Cenk Uygur. They held like this sweepstakes or contest to have somebody become a member of Congress. And she was a bartender and she won. So they funded her campaign in the Congress and she won in New York City. So she became a congresswoman. Yeah.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
really cool.
She's a Latina and she's super hot, super sexy. She's actually running to be the president of the United States in 2028, allegedly.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Good
So a little bit of spicy news here I'm about to get into. So I just want to give you fair warning so you don't say anything and get canceled. Okay. So we're going to talk about Charlie Kirk. AOC criticized Charlie Kirk's views as ignorant and accused him of seeking to disenfranchise millions.
Yeah. Do you still like her now?
Yes.
She's that hot.
She's that hot. You know, I tend not to listen to what she says.
Yeah.
Because she usually doesn't say too much that's intelligent. So,
yeah,
I take it with a grain of salt.
Like that, huh? Me too, sometimes.
Are you sad that Charlie Kirk's gone now? Just say yes. Just say yes.
Yeah, I think that's very sad. To be completely honest, I did not know who he was until this whole thing because I'm telling you, I've been under a crypto rock. It's not because I don't care about, the world or politics. Although sometimes I really just like after I feel like I was into that for a little bit. And then I was like, no, I just I don't have time for it. I don't give a fuck, to be honest. And it's not because I just feel like I can't do anything about it. I voted for Trump. I know the things that I need to know. And I will, if I have a question about something, I'm not like, yeah. But for the most part, I don't pay attention to the news and stuff like that because I think that it's very drab and dreary.
Why did you decide to pull the lever and vote for Trump? What made you say this is the guy I'm going to vote for without getting too controversial here?
So to be completely honest, it was just about money. I just felt like I feel like he's a businessman and we needed a businessman in office. And I just thought that he would get the job done.
Yeah. I agree. I was criticized for supporting Trump, and I'm like, what? He's going to make the economy and crypto better. I just want more money.
All I wanted, yeah.
Like all this stuff I don't care about.
Yeah, I feel like when we have a booming economy, everybody is happy. I'm sure that there's a lot less bad things that happen when people are happy making money.
Yeah, that's the thing. You got to this is the land of the free, home of opportunity, and we got to get people paid, man. That's the whole issue here.
Yeah, 100%.
Trump administration requested congressional approval for $6 billion weapon sale to Israel.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That number is actually interesting. So he requested from Congress to approve $6 billion in weapon sale. So the interesting thing about when we send Israel money is it comes right back. The only argument I'm willing to entertain is the fact that it funds the military industrial complex. Like if you're like, oh, this just funds a military industrial complex, I can never really argue that point because it's kind of true. But when people say we give Israel money, I'm like, technically it comes right back because they have to spend it on our weapons, so the money comes back home. All right. So let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
You're on a date with a guy. have you ever like canceled a guy because you didn't like his chart or sign? Yes, you did. You just
Actually, hold on, but there's a huge I want to say caveat. Was that right?
yes.
There's a huge caveat. So the thing is that like what I usually do is like I meet somebody, I start talking to them a little bit, but very, very quickly I need to know the time that you were born and the place because it does matter. But check this out. There
Okay.
have been people that it's like there's this app, it's called Time Passages. It's a really cool app, and you can actually you can do this. You can compare charts with another person, so it doesn't have to be romantic. You could whatever. But so like me and one of my best friends, it's like a 9 out of 10, and so that makes sense. But I have other friends where it's like, a 7, whatever, and so like an overall score. And so, for instance, there's this, let's say there's somebody that like I liked and I score, not that good of a score. So one of my exes, before I even used this app, I scored like a 5 and our romantic connection was like a 3. And I was like, holy shit. But at that time, it was COVID and I was partying a lot. And I was like, well, fuck. I mean, I was drunk the whole time. Like, no wonder. And so it just made sense to me. And I don't really have a romantic connection with him now that I'm, just don't drink. And so So anyways, why did I just am everywhere. But
I'm following.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So if I like somebody and there have been people that I've got, it says overall score is 9 or 10, but for whatever reason, I don't feel that way about them, So
Okay.
that won't, but like, let's say because you can go deeper into this thing called human design. And so when I've done human design and I've seen some things like it's crazy. It gives you like, it's crazy. So there's this one, they give you these gates and then these description of the gates and just like what it means. And so I have an app that does that. And so like this one person, it was something like, that doesn't know enough information before they get too into something, or it can even say it says crazy shit. And so if I see that, then I will just like, it has certain things have deterred me for sure. Like if I know for sure that you were born at that time, you confirmed it, and then I see something specifically, to be honest, it's specifically in the human design chart that if I see that there's like there was even something like, see, and this is difficult to describe because you don't know what I'm talking about at all. But I could show you like the app that this is on if you want, but it's crazy. But it says, I shouldn't even be saying that I can see this though, because I want people to give me the day and time that they're born so that I can make sure. But it will even say like an example is something like just sexual tendencies, like for a partner, like just God.
Like if they're into furries or BDSM or something like that.
Yeah, or like pervert. Okay, so like for instance, one of my down things is like negatives in human design. And when you see this chart, you'll trip out. You'll be like, what the fuck am I looking at? I'm sorry, do you cuss on here?
Yes.
Okay. So one of the things, for instance, for me is it's like, how do I say it? It's like a tendency to have a tendency to do things that are bad for you, regardless of
the outcome
or
how you feel. Yeah.
Like a tendency to do risky things that, and that's in my chart and that's stuck there. And so what I've noticed,
that's in your chart?
Yeah. So that's like one of the only negative things that I have but what? But
I'm not judging.
Yeah. What's funny is that it comes out somewhere. Like it's, what, like, so for instance, if I don't drink, then now I've got to make sure that I don't eat like shit. If I don't eat like shit, now I've got to make sure that I'm not constantly doing this on my phone or it's like, it's always, but everything's bad for you. So it's like, yeah, no shit, I want to do things that are bad for me, because that's the only, yeah. So, but it will just always be there, it exists. So basically, if I see something super sketch in someone's human design chart, then that will fuck me up a little bit. And it'll make me feel like, okay, probably not.
Interesting. All right, I got one last question before I let you go. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
This one, you might have to take your time.
Okay.
So I am a magic genie, and I can grant you any wish in the world. You get one wish, only one wish. You don't get 3 wishes. You don't get 2 wishes. You don't get 10 wishes. You only get one wish. You can wish for anything you want in the world, and it will come true. You rub my belly, and it will come true. What wish, one wish, would you wish for?
You have asked me this question before.
Oh, fuck. Damn. So you know the trick.
But yeah.
What did you say?
I said my wish would be for everybody to get exactly what they want so that we could all focus on what really matters.
Oh, that's right. You did say that. That's crazy. Do you remember what I said about that?
I do.
What did I say?
That if a female wishes for something for herself, that basically she's like very selfish.
Yep. And if she wishes for other people, she's a catch. Wow, you are an amazing human being. Chat. She's amazing. She's amazing.
Yay!
Do you want to change your wish though?
Mm-mm.
You don't want to update it?
I'm an indecisive person, and I think that's a pretty good one. I like it.
Yeah. I wish that everybody could get what they wanted. That's crazy. That's a crazy wish, bro. That is so wild. Sarah, I had an amazing time hanging out with you tonight. I appreciate you for accepting this conversation and hanging out with me tonight. No, we're not taking any shots, Jason. Relax. I want everybody to make sure you guys go follow Sarah. She's an amazing soul. She won't cancel you for your sun sign, but she might judge you based upon what the Passages app says. She's mad chill, right? Yeah, she's mad chill. Sarah, thank you very much for hanging out tonight. I will see you again, and I might have you on again in the future. So check your DMs.
Okay, cool. Thank you for having me. I had fun.
All right, laters.
Bye.
Peace.
Hello, friends. You're probably wondering, what is David holding right now? I'm holding Apu Apustaja, the most used meme on the internet. But it's not just a meme coin. It's a community with real friends. Friends who have uncontrollable fun together. Friends who have unconditional love for each other. And friends who rally behind the frog 24/7. Because who would choose to win alone in life when you can win with all your friends?
We all know Pepe. But what about his alter ego? Born from pages 143 and 154 of Boys Club. Dripped in confidence. Powered by vibes. This is Peasy.